Elvis like to you?
When he walked in, because we'd been doing Everybody in the World, and we had, I don't know how many songs in the same rhythm section, you know, 8, 10 songs in the top 100. We'd always have something in there every week that we'd cut with some producer to bring an act to town. And so we weren't really impressed that we was going to be doing Elvis. He hadn't had a hit in like 8 years or so. But I remember when the back door opened and he walked in, I think all of us just kind of backed up a step. I don't know, it was Elvis, you know, and he was, gosh, I believe you'd have known he walked in the room if you had your back to him. I mean, that sounds wacky, but I remember they brought material for him to cut. And I remember he was playing, and he turned to me, I don't know why, and said, "Do you like that song?" And I said, "No, not really." And Bobby Wood was standing, the keyboard player was standing next to him, and he said, "Do you like that?" And Bobby said, "No, that's I won't tell you what he said, but anyway, he said, "No, that's awful," or something. And gosh, and Felton Jarvis, his producer, had us go out in the hall, and he said, "Man, we've got all our material picked." He said, Don't upset anything, you know." And Moman had played him, it's either In the Ghetto or Suspicious Minds, and he liked that. He really liked that song. And there was a guy there in a suit and said, if he wants to do that song, we have to have the publishing on it. Well, duh, he shouldn't have said that to Moman. And Moman said, well, and this is before we had cut the first song. He said, "I'll tell you what," said, "we have a reputation for cutting hit records. And if you don't want to do that, just get Elvis and all these people and get out." So when that got back to Elvis sent everybody home. Not all his entourage. There wasn't anybody left in there but him and the band, Moman and Felton, and the engineers that came down from Nashville. And he was just a total regular guy. And we'd sit around and talk about, you know, things around Memphis, old clubs and people and Lamar Terrace and all those places. That's an old projects, I guess. A lot of people used to go over there. I guess he lived over there at one time. But it was really cool.
He liked that.
He loved it.